STM32-bit MCU has the largest market share in the world. Under the trend of digitalization, the demand for MCU will grow at a rate of 4 times in the future. What kind of company is ST? How have they consolidated their product position over past 37 years? What have they done over this year? In 1987, Italy's ST Microelectronica merged with French Thomson Semiconductors. ST was born. ST was first established. It ranked 14th among the top 20 semiconductor suppliers, with sales of approximately 815 million. Initial public offering on the stock exchange on September 8, 1994. ST new businesses performed well after listing, July 6, 1998. ST developed the world's first commercial audio amplifier integrated circuit using Class D technology. This circuit is still known today as TDA7480, M7481, and 7482. Went into production with more than 115,000 units shipped to customers. Although ST had a high starting point, everything is not smooth. New businesses are booming, but old businesses are facing a decline. At that time, the global smart car IC market, which has passed its peak growth period, was instead of gradual shrinkage. ST and Siemens leads to the market giant has launched fire competition. Although ST has been involved in semiconductor mergers and acquisitions since its establishing, but mergers and acquisitions alone cannot ensure that its technology is popularized in the industry. In order to remain technological competitive, they established a semiconductor alliance with Motorola and Philips in 2002 and established a new R&D center close to Fred Schlappak, president of Motorola Semiconductor Product Division, said, "The beauty of this alliance is the point is that it will greatly accelerate the development of future technologies, ensure the popularity of these technologies throughout the industry, and reduce cost at the same time." In the mid-term of semiconductors, it is inevitable to face overcapacity like today. The phase of sluggish demand data quarters reported that 1998 went down in history as the worst year for semiconductor manufacturers since the mid-1980s. Seven of the world's 11 largest chip suppliers saw revenue fall by at least 14%. In this environment, ST profit was still able to maintain a level of 38.3%. At that time, they believed that their diversified product portfolio balanced coverage of customers. ST reported that its net income for the year was $411 million, with a revenue of $4.2 billion. The chip manufacturer's channel has overcapacity, and the demand of the semiconductor market has declined for 3 consecutive years. Semiconductor demand, which has been sluggish for 3 years in 1999, rebounded in 1999, and overcapacity turned into undercapacity. In order to keep up with the demand, ST also built an 8-inch wafer fab in Singapore, plunging to resection and proton hole. ST is also building new 8-inch wafer fab in Agrate, Italy, and Rosette, France, to increase production capacity. To this end, the expenditure budget was increased from $915 million that year to $1.6 billion. At the same time, ST did not stop the pace of acquiring another company. In the same year, they also acquired Siemens, because Siemens has developed unique CMOS analog and digital technology. Regarding the layout of ST in the automotive field, it started as early as 1999. ST started the emerge to automotive field in 1999. The TDA7500 was one of their weapons to enter the automotive field. This was already a very highly integrated automotive chips at the time, and was mainly used for car audio system because they believe semiconductors for car audio system will see rapid growth. In the year, Siemens changed its name to Infineon Technologies. In the same year, Hitachi also launched bit single-chip RISC microcomputer that supports the CAM automotive lane standard. It seems that the situation is completely different today. Later, ST tried its best to join related to industry standard decision making to ensure that it would not fall behind the popularization of technology. In 2003, in order to promote the open standard of processor interface, ARM, Nokia, ST, and TI joined founded the N30 MIPI Alliance. The important role of this organization is to establish the consistency of application processor interface and speed up the time to market of products. In order to gain a cost advantage, ST formulated a plan to build a factory in China. Due to China's low labor force and large labor force, it has slowly cost its advantage in building factory in Europe. In order to retain FTM, the Melbourne government announced to provide subsidies for HTM new investments. Despite some ups and downs in the choice to factory construction, ST has achieved a good result in the next 10 years and maintains a certain amount of investment in the research and development of new products every year, such as high-end motor control models, LED lights, drivers, and other products that are in line with the trend of the times. But there are also times when technology choice and products launch tiny fall. In 2015, they suffered losses. Under Buzzati, ST has raised off net losses of about 1 billion, in part because of misplaced bets on cheap customers such as Nokia. The company's revenue in 2014 was 7.3 billion, down 17% from 2005, when Buzzati was CEO. Later, they quickly adjusted their direction and targeted the automotive and industry field. In 2020, strong automotive demand, inventory reduction across entire supply chain, and the rebound in supply chain difficult promoted the development of this automotive industry. The demand for high-end and consumer electronics in the industry sector continued to grow. This was also driven by electrification and digitalization driving semiconductor content, with net revenue raising 24.8% to 20.76 billion in 2021 and earning beating expectations. In order to be more stable in the Chinese market, they jointly developed chips with Huawei in 2020. In addition to smartphones, they also include semiconductors using the automotive field. Their top 10 global customers previously included Huawei. Their top 10 customers include Apple, Huawei, Bose, Samsung, Tesla, HP.